Yo, what's up guys? Walt here. We do this every single day. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. Some really big news that just broke, I think it was yesterday actually, is that iTunes 9 now is going to have integration of, I think that the big three were Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. There was going to be some sort of like social media integration. So you're probably saying to yourself, Walt, that's awesome. What's this mean for musicians? Well, iTunes is the biggest music platform on the internet and in the world for downloadable music, content, movies, all that stuff, which is you guys. That's the first thing. And the second reason why it's a pretty big thing is because social media, number two, is also the biggest thing for music. So now you're getting these two giants that are combining. One is iTunes, and two is social media. So if you have a Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, obviously you have a YouTube, so or a Blip or a Vidler. So all these things are really important. So what I'm trying to say is that you start utilizing the idea of paying attention. Okay, if you're a musician, you always have to keep on reading up on content. This post was actually by Parr of Mashable, which was actually a really good post. What's it going to do? Well, what some people are thinking about that it's going to happen is that one, they're updating the App Store, the app integration with your phone, because it's horrible right now. Number two, what they're going to do is they're going to use support for the Blu-ray. Okay, that's big. And the third thing, the biggest thing, is the social media stance that iTunes is going to implement. So, going back to what this all means is the idea that you have to pay attention to what things are doing, because you as a musician, you have to treat it as though it's a business, because at the end of the day, it is. So, what you want to do is read up on blogs, pay attention to what your friends are doing, become part of the community, and get feedback from what the community is saying to you. Whereas that if I upload a video and something doesn't look right, my community, all of you guys, will get back to me and say, hey Walt, that was stupid, change this, or this is wrong. Hey Walt, your website link's broken here. Change this, do this. These are all big things, okay? The idea of social media is so important because people's word of mouth today is so big and so powerful and so, in a sense, and so personal, right? Is that the idea is that I don't only get to talk to 10,000 people a day, but I get to talk to them very personally, very intimately, and to say, what I'm thinking, or, everything right away in terms of it being real time. Right? If I'm having a bad day, or if there's something, if there's news breaking like this iTunes thing, I can just tell you guys, and that we can talk back and forth and do replies to each other, which is actually really cool. So the fact that you're on YouTube right now shows the importance of social media, and you probably downloaded a couple songs from iTunes. So keep a lookout on that. It's going to be a really interesting play. One of the things that they're thinking about doing is that when you buy a song on iTunes, maybe you tell your friends on Twitter, or maybe you can, I don't think this would happen, but, the idea of social media is maybe you can affiliate your Twitter page with your Blip FM and your iTunes page, where people get paid, or you get paid for every time that you tell someone to buy a song or to, check it out, which does or doesn't work. There were a few companies that tried doing that stuff too, but it should be a really interesting play, because between the iPhone, and the App Store, and all the social media stuff that's going on, I think that's a big play, and I think that you guys should definitely pay attention to it, because the only way to predict the future is to pay attention in the present. And that's my thoughts for today, guys. Hope you're all well. Subscribe, rate, and comment, and we'll talk about more cool stuff tomorrow. If you have anything to say, leave it in the comment below, and I hope you're all well. I do. But we'll see y'all back here tomorrow, and talk soon. Peace, guys.